Okay, so we're going to start lying down today, too. So when you're ready, we'll take a little layer off before we started. Let's come to lie ourselves down, finding a nice comfortable position. You might want to give your knees a squeeze. You might want to have a little rock or a little massage of your back against the floor before you begin. We'll just bring the feet either down to the floor and take the feet nice and wide apart. Just prop the knees against each other. Or you can stretch the legs out in front of you. Do whatever feels good. Maybe placing a hand on the chest, a hand on the belly. Begin to carve out this little bit of space and time for yourself now. So again, allegedly, we're facing the most miserable week of the year, kicking off with Blue Monday. And as those words of Donna Ashworth reminded us, that today is just a day. There might be bits of it that we enjoy. There might be bits of it that are less than enjoyable. But ultimately, it's just a day. So as you begin to settle into your breath this morning, just acknowledging what today might be bringing for you, energetically speaking. Maybe this weather is getting you down a little bit, so you might be feeling a little bit lackluster. So hopefully this practice can pick you up a little bit, give you a bit of a reboot. What are you bringing physically to the mat? Maybe nursing a few areas of tightness and tension today. It's been a little colder, so possibly the shoulders might have started to creep up around your ears. Maybe you've been clenching your jaw or screwing your eyes up, scrunching up against the wind. So just allowing the face to soften, relaxing the space between your eyebrows, softening your jaw. From this place of softness and spaciousness, we'll begin our practice today. So whatever your hands are doing, let's bring them back down by the side of you so the back of the hands are resting on the floor. And we'll just start to wiggle out your fingers there. A little bit of movement into the joints, first of all, this morning by wiggling the fingers. And then just popping yourselves up onto your elbows, and we'll start a little circling of the wrists. Might be a few clicks and crunches as you circle around one way. And then going around the opposite direction, give the hands a little twirl the opposite way. And then we'll let the hands just come down by the side of the body. And if your knees are bent, we'll stretch the legs out in front of you. So you can give your toes a little wiggle there. And then a little roll out of your ankles, just like we did with the wrists, rolling the feet round one way. And then taking them round in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then from there, let's keep the arms down by the side of you with the palms up, sliding the feet back in towards your bum now, so hip width apart. Just rearrange your hips if you need to, so you feel nice and spacious around the low back. We'll start by pressing into your feet, and when you're ready, start to pick up the hips, coming into a little gentle shoulder bridge, heeling the spine up, and then wheeling back down. That first one, just seeing how you're feeling, noticing any tight spots around the back body. So as we inhale, you press down through the feet, you push the hips up towards the sky, and then exhale, that lovely massage all the way back down. So doing that a couple more times, noticing how that feels. Maybe you just want to do a little pelvic tilt, flattening your back into the floor beneath you. Or maybe like me, you're coming up to that space between your shoulder blades, whatever feels good. Let's do that one more time. Elevating those hips up as you inhale, giving them a little squeeze of your bum at the top. And then as you roll back down, that lovely massage of your back against the floor. This time we're going to come all the way up into that shoulder bridge and hold. And from there, reach both arms back above the head. So you've got that lovely length through the side body. Lift those hips a little higher by walking your feet towards your bum. So you can pick up your heels, keep the hands behind you. Keep the heels high, roll yourself down through the spine. Oh, get that lovely massage. And when you get there, arms out level with the shoulders this time. We'll walk the feet nice and wide apart now. So just take your heels in, your toes slightly turned out. Ready for our lovely wide-legged twist. So we just dip the knees over to the right side. Just pause there for a moment, noticing how that feels. Pressing both knees down towards the floor, maybe turning your gaze over that back shoulder if it feels good. That's it. Then we'll roll our way back up through the middle. And we'll tip the knees over in the opposite direction. And again, you might pick up your head and take your gaze over that back arm there, seeing how that feels. We're just going to roll from side to side with the breath. Inhale to center. And exhaling, tipping the knees from side to side. You're going to press the knees towards the floor, especially that back knee, the one that's following, if you want to deepen that spinal rotation. If you want to keep it nice and easy breezy, then you're just letting the legs gently tick-tock from side to side, no extra pressure. Should feel quite nice just to bring that movement into the spine. And windscreen wipers, we're going to need those today. I think we're going to do one more little tick-tock over to the right side. And then one more little drop over to the left. No rush as you come back in from the left. Let's walk those feet back in towards your bottom. Just pick up your right knee and give it a nice squeeze there. Just taking care that you've not stuck your chin up towards the ceiling, so we're lengthening out through the back of the neck. Giving that leg a nice squeeze and then holding around the back of the leg. We'll take that leg up towards the sky, pointing and flexing off your foot there, so we're stretching the back of the leg. That's it. And then flexing the foot will come into that little moving flow. So start to lower the leg as you reach both arms back above the head. We'll take an inhale. And as you exhale, knee to chest, maybe rounding up nose to knee. So inhaling, extending and stretching. And exhale to squeeze everything in. And we're going to do that 3 more times. You can keep the head and shoulders on the floor. Or if you want more, you can reach the arms up on either side of your knee. So we're not using the hands to bring the knee in towards the chest. A little bit harder. I'm going to make this one the last one, so reach the arms back. And then curling on up. This next time, stretching out nice and long. And then bring that knee back in towards the chest. Take the leg up towards the sky. This time we're going to straighten the right leg out in front of you. 2 straight legs if you can. Lovely. I'm going to bring that left hand to the right leg. I'm going to bring the leg across the body into a twist. Now, if this is too much, feel free to bend your right leg. Let's come back up through the center. I'm going to switch sides so you can catch that right leg from underneath. Stretching out nice and long. Inhale through the middle. Exhaling into that twist, bent leg or straight leg, you decide. Back up through the center. And then opening out in the opposite direction. Let's come all the way back to center. You're going to bend that knee back to your chest, pop the foot on the floor, and then slide the right knee up, giving it a little hug in towards your chest there. Softening into the back of the shoulders. And then we'll take that leg up towards the ceiling. It's that nice hamstring stretch. We're going to point and flex off your foot again. That's it. One side might feel a little stiffer than the other, so we're going to flex the foot, ready for that little moving sequence. So we lower the leg, reaching both arms back above the head. We breathe in, and breathing out, give that knee a squeeze. And again, we've got the option to lift on up there. So inhale, extend, and exhale to squeeze. Now again, we're going to do it 3 more times, and if you want to work a little bit harder, arms reach up on either side of the shin. So chin stays tucked in, stretching out nice and long. And then curling on up. Let's do that 1 more time. Big stretch out. And hugging that leg in. Last time to stretch the leg out. We'll keep the head and shoulders down on the floor. This time as you bring the knee back in. And straight back up to that hamstring stretch. And this time we'll stretch the other leg out in front of you. Lovely. So as we come into that twist, over to the right this time. Remember, you can bend that top leg if that's preferable. We come back up through the center, and then we catch underneath as we take the leg out to the left. Lovely, back up through the center. Over into that twist. Again, bending the leg, or with straight leg like me, back up through the middle. And one more lovely inner thigh stretch. That's it, we're coming back through the middle. Bring that knee in towards the chest, bring the other leg up to join it, and have a lovely circle off with your knees there, so you can keep the knees together, or you can do this nice breaststroke action with your legs if you want to loosen up your hips this morning. And then we'll take them round the opposite way, just to get into the hips, into the back. And hug the knees, slide the hands around the back of the legs, and this time both legs up towards the ceiling. Flex the feet, really draw your navel down towards the spine as you try and flatten your back in towards the floor. Oh, that feels good. And we're going to bend the knees. I'm going to come all the way up to seated, and I'm going to sit with right leg crossed in front of my left leg. But if you want to stretch both legs out in front of you, feel free. Okay. Fingertips down by the side of you. Some of you with long arms, you might be able to bring your palms flat to the floor. I can't, so I'm going to come up on my fingertips. I'm going to press down with my hands, lifting up through the chest, and then tip the head to the right. And as you do so, press that left hand down in towards the floor a little bit more deeply. So we're getting a nice stretch in the neck. Oh, that should feel quite nice there. Lovely. We're going to come back up through the center. And this time as you drop to the left, we're pushing into your right hand a little bit more firmly. So again, we're feeling it down the side of the neck. Lovely. Bringing the head back up. This time opening the arms out, top of a letter T. And see if you can pull the arms back, a little ways back behind you, opening up through the chest. Now we're going to round the spine, crossing right wrist over left wrist. We're going to make a fist. Push the arms forwards as you round the spine, pulling your navel back towards your spine. And then we're going to reach the arms all the way up and back out into that letter T. Inhale as you draw the arms back. Exhale, left wrist on top this time as we round the back. Taking the arms all the way up as you inhale. And exhaling out to the side. We're going to do that twice more, swapping the wrist on top each time. Inhale. Right arm on top as you exhale and round, making that little fist. Reaching the arms all the way up as you inhale. And exhale back out to the side. Last time, pull the back of the hands back. And then this time, left wrist over right wrist. Last time to round the spine all the way up. This time we'll keep the arms raised, separate the hands. And we'll bring the right hand down, the left arm over the top of the head. You can tuck the chin in or maybe look down towards the floor. You decide what feels good. And try and lift up and out of your rib cage so you're not collapsing, particularly in the underneath waist. Lovely. Back up through the center. And then we'll switch sides. So again, you're pushing the floor away, lifting those top ribs. Beautiful. Reaching both arms up as you breathe in. This time we're going to take a twist to the right. Go ahead and bring that left hand down onto your knee, your thigh. We're taking the gaze over that back shoulder as you sit up nice and tall. And then just drop your chin down towards your collarbone there. So we're still angling the head over that shoulder. You're just dropping the chin, opening up some space in the back of the neck. Lovely. And then reaching the arms all the way up. We'll take that to the other side. So right hand rests on the leg, looking over that back shoulder. And then once again, just drawing the chin down, letting the chin drop a little ways. Lovely. We're going to come all the way back up. Now you've got your right leg in front. You're going to come to a little zigzag leg. So tuck your left shin behind you. We'll place the right hand down on the floor by the hip. Left arm opens back behind you, so we open up through the chest as you inhale. As you exhale, we're going to thread the needle. Left arm under right. Draw the arm back as you breathe in, open up through the chest. And exhale to feed the arm through. You're going to do that one more time. So inhaling, arm draws back. Exhale to feed it through. This next time, let's come all the way up, left hand onto your shin, right arm up and over that lovely mermaid stretch. We're going to switch arms, right hand down, left arm in front of the face, option to pop those hips up into a little wild thing. We bring the hips down, right arm up and over to that mermaid stretch. And then all the way over up into that lovely wild thing. We're going to do that one more time. Buttons down and over the top. And last time, finding that lovely wild thing, sweeping the arm in front of the face, and then we'll come all the way down. We're just going to straighten that left leg on the diagonal. Oh, I'm warming up too. So we're going to take the left leg on the diagonal and just angle the body round to face that straight leg. Reaching the arms up, breathing in. As we breathe out, we're going to hinge forwards over that straight leg. Arms come all the way up. Right hand down again into that wild thing, this time with a straight leg, a little bit more stretch. We come all the way down. Arms lift up as you inhale. Over that straight leg as you exhale. Then we sweep the arms back up, breathing in. And breathing out to bring the arm in front of the face. Lovely, one more time. Lovely hamstring stretch, reaching up. All the way down. Lovely, arms come back up. And last time to sweep the arm in front of the face. And this time as we lower the hips, we're going to switch the leg in front. So we've got our left leg crossed in front this time. Do you see what I did there? It's clever, hey? Fingertips on the floor, sitting up nice and tall. And this time drop the chin to your chest. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the neck. And then pressing into your fingertips or palms, we'll roll the head to the right and back to center. And then roll the head to the left and back to center. Let's do one more each way. Ear towards your shoulder. And then over to the left. Lovely, rolling the chin down. See if you can just think about lifting your chest to your chin tucking in and down. And releasing as you lift your chin. We're going to bring those arms back out into a letter T, but this time we're going to flex the wrists. You're pointing the fingertips back behind you. Keep the wrists flexed as you round the back and see if you can bring the top of the wrists together. So inhale, we pull the arms back and exhale to round. Lovely. One more time, pulling the arms back behind you. And then rounding the spine. This time, bring the palms together, reach the arms up, breathing in. And breathing out, coming into that side stretch to the right. Moving with the breath, back up through the middle. And then over the top. One more each way. Big stretch. Last time to the left. That's it. We're going to reach both arms up, turning the palms forwards this time. And as you exhale, we're going to take a big cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades down the back twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, take that lovely cactus. Oh, I can feel my shoulders working. Inhaling up. And exhale, pausing in that cactus. Then bring the hands down. We're going to take that little zigzag, this time with your left shin in front. Left hand down. Right arm this time pulls back, open the chest. We'll take a breath in. And breathing out, we feed the arm through. We're going to thread that needle twice more. Inhale to open the chest. And exhale to feed through. Nice. One more time. Inhaling. Oh, big stretch. Exhale. And this time we come up. Right hand finds your shin. Left arm over the top this time. And then we switch hands. We bring the left hand down, right arm in front. Maybe pick up the hips, that little wild thing. And then drop the hips. And take that left arm over. Beautiful. Again, if you want to keep your bottom on the floor, feel free. Otherwise, we're going to do that just one more time, that lovely side bend. And then lifting the hips, excuse me. We'll bring the bottom down. This time we're going to stretch the right leg out. So you've got your left heel in towards your groin. That's it. Reaching the arms up, breathing in. And breathing out, we hinge forwards. Lovely. We're going to come all the way back up. Left hand down again, right arm in front of the face. Again, option, pick up the hips. And coming all the way back down, arms lift up. And over that straight neck. Straight back up. And arm in front of the face. We're going to do that one more time each way. That nice stretch into the back of the leg. All the way down. And last time to pick up the hips. And then bring the bottom down. Give the legs a little shake out. And then we'll find our way round onto all fours. And as you come onto all fours, we're going to widen your knees and bring your big toes together. And then from there, send your bottom back towards your heels, stretching the arms out in front of you as you come into that lovely wide-legged child pose. Just allow the body a moment to soften there, maybe have a little wiggle of your hips, nestling back towards your heels. Now maybe you just want to stay there, just want to have a moment in your child pose. If not, you're going to come all the way back up onto all fours and bring your chest over towards your right hand, then over to the left and back towards your heels. So we're drawing a big circle. So we'll come over to the right, over to the left, and then all the way back. One more circle in this direction. Doesn't matter if you're going the opposite way because we're going to change direction this next time. So now we're going around the opposite way. We're coming towards the left hand if you're with me. We're going to take those 3 big circles in the opposite way. Lovely. And then pausing in that child pose. Before we find our way back onto all fours, this time with your knees underneath your hips there. Ready for our cat-cow. So as we inhale, we're going to pull the chest forwards, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, hollowing out through the belly as you round the spine. And just closing down the eyes here as you just ripple that movement up and down the spine. Lifting and lowering your chest, tucking the tailbone under. Feeling that nice movement into the hip, into the back. Let's do that one more time. Lovely. We're going to come back to that flat back position. Bring that right knee in towards your chest. You're going to see if you can keep both arms straight as you take the leg out to the side and then draw a big circle with the knee. So we're coming in and out as you draw that circle. One more circle, trying to keep the body nice and still. And now we're going to change direction. So this time we're coming out to come in. Out to come in. We're going to do one more big circle. Beautiful. Then this time the leg comes all the way off to the right, lining up your big toe with your knee. Ready for that thread needle again, right arm lifting up as you inhale. Exhale, we're going to feed the arm through. If you prefer to work from all fours, work from there. Otherwise, twice more like this, getting that nice inner thigh stretch as you send the hips back. Last time, lifting the arm up. And then feeding the arm through. We're going to take the arm all the way up and pause. Beautiful. Then bring both hands down. And then from there, you're going to see if you can step or help that right foot all the way forwards to the outside of your right hand. Give it a hand if it doesn't get there. Then allow the chest to lift as you let the hips sink. And then we'll move the hips back. So the foot's on the outside this time. So inhale, a little different stretch for the hamstring. You rock forwards. Exhale, we pull the hips back. Last time, coming forwards, chest open. And moving back. This time we're going to come forwards, bend the knee. So we can pick up that foot, shoot the leg all the way back behind you. We're going to cross it over your left foot, toes to the floor. Have a little rock back and forth. You might have a peep over your shoulder towards that heel. That's it. And then from there, finding your way back up onto all fours, tucking the toes under. Let's find a downward dog, or you can stay on all fours if you're joining me in downward dog. Pedal out the feet. Little bending one knee and then the other as you send the heels down to the floor behind you. Don't worry if they touch or not. We're just getting that nice stretch in the back of the leg. Then picking up the heels, we're going to roll our way back down onto all fours, flattening off your feet as you take a child pose. Now feel free to stay there or back onto all fours as you breathe in, and this time coming down onto your tummy as you breathe. Lovely, back up through cobra, breath in, and bottom to heels. We're going to do that twice more if it feels good. Rounding up. Elbows close to the body as you come down. Beautiful. All the way back up. And bottom to heels. Let's do that one more time if that's feeling good this morning. All the way down. This time we're going to meet in child pose. And from child pose, pop your hips to the left and we'll walk the hands off to the right side of your mat. Maybe bringing your left hand on top. And drawing those hips back towards the heels, feeling that nice stretch down the side of the body there. Oh, that should feel nice. And then we'll take a little swish of the hands over to the other side. You might need to move your bottom a little ways as you come over to the left with those arms, maybe placing your right hand on top this time. Opening up all of that space down the side body. And then we'll bring the arms back out and we'll come back onto all fours. So this time again, we're going to keep the arms nice and straight as you pick up your left knee. You're going to take the knee out to the side and then draw that big circle. So we're going to do 3 circles in each direction. So try not to bend the elbows if you can. The body stays relatively still. We're going to change directions. So we're going to take that leg round the opposite way. Whoa, getting into the hips this morning. And then this left leg, you're going to shoot off to the left, lining up your big toe. Left arm reaches up as you breathe in. And breathing out, we're going to feed the arm through. Lovely, twice more. So again, you can work from all fours, or you can get that little additional inner thigh stretch by taking the leg out to the side. Let's do that one more time, reaching the arm up. And then feeding it through. Lovely, we're going to take the arm up and pause. And then as you bring both hands down, we're going to see if you can step or help that left foot to the outside of your left hand there. Lovely. So we'll let the hips sink, the heart lift as you inhale. And then exhale, we'll rock back into that little hamstring stretch twice more. Chest comes forwards, inhale. And exhale, moving back. One more time if you're with me, team. Rocking forwards. And then coming all the way back. This time as you bend the knee, we're going to pick up the foot, sweep the leg back behind you, crossing it over your right leg this time. And again, that little rock back and forth over your toes. And then bringing both knees back underneath you. Again, you can take a child pose or join me, tuck the toes. Send those hips high into your downward dog. Again, pedaling up through the feet. Bending one knee and then the other. Lovely. And then rising up onto your tiptoes, rolling over your toes, finding your way back onto all fours. And from all fours into child pose. And again, feel free to stay there or we continue to move. Inhale back onto all fours. And exhale down onto your tummy. Lovely. Inhale through cobra. And bottom to heels. Exhale twice more if that's feeling good. Rounding up. And then coming all the way down, all the way up. And all the way back. Last time. This time we'll come onto all fours. And from all fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Your downward dog, start to walk your feet forwards, coming to the top of the mat into that lovely forward fold. Bend the knees, catch your elbows, have a little sway of the body from side to side. Yeah, just letting the head hang. And then as you release those elbows, let's find your flat back as you breathe in, chest comes forwards. And breathing out, we refold. We're going to roll our way up, so take your time. Head comes up last, so you don't get that head rush. And we'll take a little roll of the shoulders. That's it. Let's just adjust that so you can see me. Beautiful. Now this is a lovely one for our shoulders and our chest. So we're going to, again, bring the arms out to the side level with the shoulders, palms face forwards. And we're going to turn the palms away and see if you can slide the hands all the way back behind you onto your bottom. But we're not rolling the chest forwards. We're keeping the chest upright. We bring the arms back out, turn the palms forwards. Arms come up, either hands behind the head or fingertips to temples without the head moving. So all the way up, out to the side, palms away, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Out to the side, palms forwards, all the way up, behind the head or to your temples. One more each way. Beautiful. All the way back, out to the side. And this time, as you bring the hands behind the head, we're going to pause, interlace the hands, pull the elbows back, take an inhale. And as you exhale, we'll take a little dip to the right. And back to center. And then over to the other side. One more each way. So if it's too much with the hands behind the head, you can always just let the hands go and slide them up and down. Last time to the left. This time we're going to come up, pull the tips of the elbows back. We're coming into a flat back. So legs are straight. Any back issues, feel free to bring your hands onto your thighs for support. Otherwise, we're pulling the tips of the elbows back, lengthening out through the crown of the head. And then soften the knees, bring the hands down to the floor. Inhaling into your flat back. And this time as you exhale, we're going to slide the right leg back behind you. Bring the knee down to the floor. Beautiful. Reaching the arms up, we'll take that lovely low lunge. And then bringing the hands all the way down, we move the hips back. So bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Inhale, let the hips sink. Exhale as you bring the hands down. Hips move back. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale to move back. This time you're going to bend that front knee, take the arms up, pause in that lovely crescent lunge. Bring the hands together at your heart. Beautiful. We're going to take a twist to the left towards that bent knee. Now maybe you stay there, or we hinge forward so you can hook your elbow over the knee. And then press the palms together, lengthening out through the crown of the head. Now we're going to keep in that twist as you just lift the elbow and come back up. And then split the arms, right arm in front, left arm reaching back behind you in that letter T shape again. And as you reach forwards, right hand to the floor, left arm up, option, pick that back knee up as you find that twist. Beautiful, both hands come down. Let's meet in downward dog or straight to all fours. And this time, as you wish, you can have a little flow forwards to plank as you inhale and then down onto your tummy. You're going to find that cobra or maybe a cheeky upward dog. We're going to meet in downward facing dog, hips nice and high. From your downward dog, walking your feet forwards, coming to the top of the mat. Inhaling as you lift up halfway. And exhale to fold. We're going to roll our way up, circling the arms all the way out and up. And hands coming to heart. Beautiful. Keeping the hands at the heart. We shift the weight into your left leg. See if you can pick up that right knee. And we're going to draw those hip circles again. So a little bit more for balance as you take the leg out to come up and in. So 3 circles. Woo. Going one way. It's wibbly wobbly. And then now we're going to come around the other way. So you're coming out to come in. Trying to keep the body nice and upright as you just get into the hip. Oh, I've got a clicky hip. One more. Let's bring that knee up towards the chest. Pause as you flex the foot. And then place the foot down underneath you. Woo! Give the legs a little shake. I could feel that one. So we're going to switch sides. So this time shift the weight to the right. Find that balance as you pick up the left knee. And we're coming out. And all the way back in. So 3 circles. Make them as big or as small as you wish. 3 in one direction. I'm going to stop. And then 3 in the opposite direction. Does one side feel easier than the other two? I'm on my last one. Don't worry if you're in front or behind me. Pausing with that knee to the chest, flex the foot. And then bring the foot down. Give the legs a little shake. Keeping the palms together. Let's come all the way up. Maybe a little back bend as you breathe in. And breathing out, we fold. Lifting up halfway. This time, left foot slides back behind you. You're going to bring the knee down and flatten the toes. Arms reach up. Into that lovely crescent lunge. Then bring the hands down. And we move the bottom back behind you. Lovely. So inhale, we lift the arms, let the hips sink. And exhale to pull back. Lovely. Last time. And exhale. So this next time, we're going to bend the knee, take the arms all the way up. And then bringing the hands together at the heart. We're going to take a little twist towards the right this time, towards that bent knee. Now you can stay there or lean forwards, looking elbow over your knee as you press the palms together. Beautiful. And then from there, we keep the twist. We just lift all the way back up and reach the arms apart. Left arm in front this time. Lovely. Left arm comes down to the floor, right arm up. Option to lift that back knee as you come into your twist. And then we'll bring both hands down. Again, meet in downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale, roll forwards to plank. And exhale to lower. We come forwards and up into your cobra, maybe upward dog. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. Lovely. From your downward dog, you're going to bend your right knee. And taking the right leg all the way up and back. Stepping or helping it forwards to the top of the mat this time. Spinning that left heel in. Setting up for a warrior 2. Opening up through the arms nice and wide. Lovely. So strong and steady in the legs. Let's turn the palms up. And as you inhale, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Straighten the legs. Exhale back into a warrior. Lovely. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Back into your warrior. Last time. This time we're going to pause in that warrior. Now this back arm, this left arm is going to reach forwards. Now imagine you're holding a little ball in your hands. You're going to straighten the legs as you take the ball up. Take the ball behind you. And then bend the knee as you come back to center. So we're drawing that big circle with the arms. All the way down. Lovely. One more time. Beautiful. We're going to take that ball around the opposite way. So we circle the arms the opposite direction. All the way down. Twice more. Beautiful, team. Let's do that one more time. This time as we come down, we're going to bring the arms back out into your warrior 2. Lovely. Right arm reaches up and back as you inhale. And exhale, let's come forwards onto that front thigh. Lovely. One more time. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, coming forwards. We're going to pause, reaching that top arm over the head. Now this left hand, we're going to drop to the floor, a little pivot on the back foot as you take that right arm up to the sky, back into that twist. As you bring the hands down this time, option for a 3-legged dog or take a downward dog. You can skip these little flows if you wish, or come forwards to plank as you inhale. And down onto your tummy. Find your cobra, maybe your upward dog. And we're going to meet in downward dog. Just going to change sides so I can mirror you. Beautiful. So this time we're going to bend your left knee. And then float the left leg up behind you. And then take a big step forward. So we're coming into our warrior 2 with your left knee in front this time. So rising up when you're ready into that warrior 2, you've got your left foot in front. Beautiful. Palms up. Inhale, we rise. Exhaling back into your warrior. Oh, I can hear the rain outside. It's hardly encouraging. Twice more, team. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Last time, inhaling up. And exhale. We're going to pause in that warrior. Now this back hand reaches forward. So again, imagine you're holding that little ball. You bring the ball up above your head, back behind you, and back to the front. So we're drawing 2 more circles of the arms in this direction. Lovely. Last time in this direction. Pause. And then we come all the way around the opposite way. A little bit of balance challenge as well as strengthen the legs. Lovely. This time we're going to come all the way back into your warrior, reaching that left arm up and back as you inhale. And exhale, coming forwards into your side angle. Lovely. 1 more each way. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, bringing that top arm over the top. We're going to pause. Now drop the right hand down to the floor, a little pivot on the back foot so you can take the left arm up into that. Hand comes down, option downward dog, or that last 3-legged dog, take the front leg through. Roll forwards to plank as you inhale. And down onto your tummy, that last little flow up into your down dog. From your downward dog, take your feet nice and wide. We'll drop down onto all fours again. Knees wide, big toes touching just where we started in that lovely wide-legged position there. Pausing there, just letting the breath soften and settle. Now, by all means, stay there. Arms might be bent, and hands under the head or stretching them out like me. If you want a little more, keep the right hand where it is. You're going to feed your left arm underneath your right arm, coming into that little passive thread needle there. And if you want a little bit more, you can start to walk your right hand over the top of the head. So you're rolling the armpit up towards the sky there, if that feels good. Just taking a couple of nice deep breaths there. Lovely. And carefully bringing that right arm back out in front of you so we can switch arms. So you've got your left arm in front, right arm underneath. Maybe you take that left arm for a little walk over the top of the head, rolling your chest up towards the sky there. Beautiful. And then bringing left arm back in front of you. Let's bring the right arm in front. Sliding the hands back towards your knees. So you bring the knees together, drop your bottom to one side, and flick the legs out in front of you. Oh, beautiful team. Let's reach the arms up as you inhale and come down over your legs. In that forward fold, feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to there. Easing your way down into that forward fold. And then we'll roll our way back up. Just bringing your feet to the top of the mat. We have a little drink before we come down there. Heels to the top of the mat. You're going to reach forwards towards your toes and then roll your way down. Vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing the arms all the way back above the head. And have that little roll out through the wrists and ankles there. Going around one way. And then all the way around the opposite direction. Lovely. And then from there, let's bring the right knee up and in towards the chest, giving it a nice hug. You might have a little rock of the knee from side to side. That's good. Wow. And then pausing, hugging that knee in, flexing the opposite foot. I'm going to take that leg back up into that hamstring stretch we did at the beginning, noticing if that feels different. Coming into that twist. So again, you can bend that top leg as you take it across the body or keep it straight. Lovely, bringing that leg all the way back up through the center once more. Let's open it out to the side. Just noticing how different these stretches are at the end of a practice. Come all the way back up, bringing that knee back to the chest, sliding the leg away as you switch sides. So we're going to squeeze a left knee in. Again, you might have a little rock from side to side if that feels good. That's it. And then pausing with the knee hugged in towards the chest. And then we'll take the leg up into your hamstring stretch. Now again, you can always bend the leg as you bring it across into your twist, or keep it straight like me. Lovely, we're coming back up through the middle. And then opening that leg out. Coming back to center. Going to bend the knee, slide the other leg up to join it. Holding around the back of the legs, let's take the legs up towards the ceiling. Flexing the feet, following out through the belly. And then heels to your bottom. This time we'll widen the knees, keeping the big toes touching. You might have to pop your head and shoulders up off the floor as you reach down. Holding the top of your shins as you squeeze the heels down towards your bum, and maybe you stay there, lengthening the low back towards the floor. Or take the soles of the feet up towards the sky, coming into a little happy baby pose if that feels good this morning. Lovely. And wherever we are, let's bring both knees back in towards the chest. Circling around with the knees, again, either keeping them together or taking the knees nice and wide into that lovely breaststroke action with the leg. And then round the opposite way. And coming to a comfortable position for Shavasana. I'm just going to pop myself up so I can talk to you. Arranging the body in a comfortable position. Putting something warm on if you're in a cooler room today, so you're nice and snuggly. Love. And coming back to those lovely words from Donna Ashworth. Just a day. No, today probably won't be a great day, but it absolutely won't be a bad day either. Today will be simply a day. 24 hours of a little bit of everything. Some moments will be hard and some will be joyous. Some will be peaceful and some will be draining. And you will handle it because that's what you do. So don't put any pressure on yourself to have any kind of a day. Life throws enough at you. Instead, just remind yourself that whatever happens, you're ready. And most importantly, you have your own back. It's just a day. Another day of life in all of its messy everythingness. Lucky us. Whatever kind of day we have planned ahead of us, just knowing that it's just a day. Regardless of what the marketeers might try and tell us otherwise, that this is a depressing week. Starting with Blue Monday, we can paint the day whatever color we choose. Beginning to deepen and lengthen your breath now, bringing a little bit of movement into your fingers, your toes. You might want to reach the arms back above the head, stretch the legs out as you come into that lovely full body stretch. Before bringing both knees up and in towards the chest. And then turning or rolling to one side and coming up to seated when you're ready. So as you bring the hands together at the heart, and this week of kicked off with Blue Monday, let me leave you with these words. I hear it is Blue Monday and you might be feeling down. So here's a little thought that should alleviate your frown. Spring is round the corner and it's heading right this way. It won't be long before the trees have fresh leaves every day. The sun will shine for longer and the sky will soon be blue. Now that's the sort of Blue Monday that we can all look forward to. It's coming to you. Let's take a big circle of the arms all the way out and up. Wishing you a wonderful Wednesday. Hands to heart and hope to see you next week. Thank you, team. See you soon.